Fuck it. We got more fight in us.
Seriously? Is this a joke? Get behind me!
Take it?
This one's
Smash you!
Where are you going? Lightning orb! Lightning condemned! This one's mine!
on guard!
Can you take it? I'll grind you into dust!
Raging
Not so
storm!
fast! Begin! In a bind? Tempest! Elusive deity! Rotating fireball! Begin!
Rising Falcon!
Confiscated!
Rotating fireball!
Raging storm!
Finish this! Kisara! Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Nice.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Getting all those rewards. It's a shame that it still goes down while you're climbing. Oh, Kisara has enough for mid-air evasion. Alright, we're gonna get that. Then I want to go for boost gauge from enemy defeats. I want our boost gauge to be always prepared. Okay, now I'm not sure where's the actual way to go here. I do know I need to get into a fight now, or I lose my bonus.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Dance in the wind!
Elusive deity!
This one's mine!
Right!
Get out of
Look sharp!
Resonate with
This one's mine!
Stalagmite! Begin!
Finish this!
Alpha!
In an instant! Impact Cross! We work well together.
Begin! Like a finely timed
We
clock.
will lightning condemned!
Shine!
Double
Radiant
Phoenix
light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
One more!
Allow me to help
Let
out.
the marksman handle this!
Okay, well, I gave Alphen some health regen.
Wow! Look what I just found.
Good job, Alphen. Okay, we'll check that out. There's a path up here that leads somewhere. Could be the right way, could be the wrong way. Won't know till we check.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
Okay, so this goes. Probably the right way to go. So let's go back. But yeah, I'm liking this new area. Rocky and misty. Root of Helgen! Okay, well, let's head back down. This time, check out these areas. Ow. I broke my legs. Ah, we have another cave. Lots of these guys.
Coming through!
Get behind me!
Elusive deity! You require a hand. Tornado blast!
Alright, it's showtime! Field!
Seismic rupture!
We got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Alright,
An astral arch?
that's my cue!
Shut him down!
Denied!
Nice. Ow, 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 I'm getting stun locked.
Confiscated! Magic Azam! Thunderblade! I can do this all day!
Regenerate!
How's everything on your end?
Alright, there we go.
Well, right after I silenced them.
Oh, Kisara, you're so dependable.
Double Phoenix!
Crescent moon!
Finish this!
Reload! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't
Oh
mess
my,
around.
nice.
Certainly not.
Alphen, why are you at 1 health?
Rising Wyvern!
I'll thank you.
Arctic waterfall!
Nothing. You've been doing some charges.
Eating pile driver.
One move, make it right!
Winwell. Light burst forward.
Radiant Genesis!
Trapped in darkness. Pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special.
Okay, it's not as cool now. You just ruined it. Hello. I need one more fucking CP. Are you kidding me? Fine, I'll use a fucking orange gel. Get up. I came here looking for food and weapons, but it's nothing but Sugals around here. Not that I have anything to worry about because of you now. Stone. Well, rescued him. You guys hold any secrets? But down here. Nothing here? Really?
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Okay.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes, I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Apparently not. Those popped up in this direction. Is this the actual right way to go then? I thought the other way would be. Nope, this is the right way. Here's a cutscene. Oh, she's not looking too good.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag-Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Oh boy. Oh boy, the party's fighting each other. Oh, hi.
Been looking for you. For me? Why?
Ooh. Ooh.
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why? Beautiful, precious life. What the... That is all I desire.
Oh boy.
Then why are
Boss fight.
Who even are you?
Now or never. In a bind? I'll face you.
God, he has moves.
Not in your dreams.
It's in your hands
I am
now.
dead.
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
And
I'll bring it back. I never miss.
Just life bottle me up.
my pride was my downfall.
Raging cascade.
Shine, radiant light. It's in your hands.
Oh my fucking god. I just life bottled.
Here I go.
I just life bottled.
Die.
Sleep now.
You're mine!
I'll bring you back from death.
Can you fucking revive me?
The waters of great
Take
magic.
this. Destruction!
Seal.
Thank you.
My pride was my downfall.
You're mine!
This fucking guy just murders us.
Resonate with the earth.
Far enough. Now the dance. Lightning orb ready. Searing flow. Air thrust.
Everlasting
My
shock.
astral
Negative
energy.
die. Resonate with the
Here I
earth.
come!
Enjoy art for being interrupted.
Jesus Christ, this guy's ridiculous.
Enjoy.
Another incantation ruined.
Okay. Oof. Oh my god. Use a better spell. Oh my god. Is she dead? No. No hurt owl.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
No?
Oh? A wretch like you?
You good?
Till next time.
Well, bye.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
No, we should stay here.
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah,
I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right.
Ghost?
Forgive me.
We gotta get the Scooby-Doo team on
The
this.
capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Okay, I wanna go the other way now because
Hey,
this seems to be the right way to go.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain, but you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Oof. Arms literally just went spaghetti. Did a workout. Damn. Make sure to salt them real well when you cook them. There we go. Did I check over here? I did not.
That's far enough!
Primed and ready.
You want me?
There's the mage. You don't want to lose the flavor. Yum.
Where are you
Arm.
going? Yeah, boy. More where that came from. Lightning condemned. Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Make it rain!
This one's got your name on it.
ashes to ashes!
Dance in the wind.
Elusive deity!
Light lightning
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
The earth! Stalagmite!
You see this
Ready
coming?
for cascade.
It's got a new move.
Sealed.
Shine!
Get out
Radiant
there
light!
together.
Force of regeneration!
Alphen Way almost dead.
Another incantation ruined! Elusive deity!
Is that a healing art?
It is.
Now.
I can't ignore your pain.
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it.
Yeah! Nice technique!
Begin! Elusive deity!
Light spear.
Rotating high House six!
Fucking air juggle.
Elusive deity! I'll face you! Not so fast!
Make it rain!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
Alright.
Trapped in darkness, pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special.
I hate it. Alright, let's go back up the mountain. I went here, but I thought it would be the way to go. This path looked special to me, but it seemingly wasn't. Actually consider getting a tattoo. Probably some Zelda shit. You a big Zelda fan? I've only played all the way through one Zelda game, and it was one on the DS. I haven't really played many Zelda games myself. Or nice. Huge Zelda nerd? Nice. Yeah, I've only played Phantom Hourglass on the DS. I found it fun, but I should probably play some of the other ones.
Tower over there.
what do you say we check back in on the ranch?
No. Okay, fine. It was on the shittiest Zelda games. I enjoyed it. I found it really fun. Entire horse farm. Only horses. Okay, I can get upgraded sword. Yeah, let's do that. I can get a new staff. I'm gonna run out of money now. Flashbang shield. Actually looks very nice. Fine grouper flood. God, rip my money. Okay, so I need spherical shells, lizard fins, windswept manes, lizard fins, and lizard fins. Windswept manes and lizard fins. Nope. None of those I have consoles for. The only one I could do would be Breath of the Wild. I do have a Switch, but I'm not too in love with the Switch is the problem. I am a huge proponent of 60 FPS, and sadly, that is a pipe dream on half of the games on the Switch. It feels really bad playing stuff at 30 FPS. Okay, great accessory. What else can we make? Protect ring. N64 games with 24 FPS? Yeah. Never had an N64 either. Escape speed. Okay, anything else that's new? Not really. Yeah.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
I really need money.
I've caught a good amount of fish, as it turns out.
I had no idea there were so many.
Oh, you've seen nothing yet. There's a whole world of fish just waiting for us to discover them.
Guess we've still got a long way to go.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
Oof. But yeah, I haven't really played many Zelda games at all. mainly just Phantom Hourglass. I tried to play the original years ago at a friend's house who had the NES, like the re-released one that came with a bunch of games, but it was too confusing for me. Ah, fuck, what was it I needed to cook? I don't remember. Anything that just lasts for like a year? Defense up.
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
Let's talk to Kisara.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now, it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
Boom.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay.
Da, 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 da.
Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Everything I need. Interesting. So we got a ruin. It's behind us. Astral ore. Alright. This is blocked.
Not this way, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not getting through here for a while, I'm guessing. Alright. Trail. I didn't unlock any fast travel points, really. Alright, I'll run, I guess. Whatever. Guess we'll run and fight. Only level 25. I feel like I really need to grind. Like, I know I probably don't need to, but I feel the want to do it. I'm looking at our levels. I feel I should be at least like 27, maybe even 28. Some of the enemies I've been fighting have been extremely tough. Who knows, I may come to a better location to grind than this. Okay. Big open area. Just a big open area with nothing else in it. Oh, we got a fast travel point.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renin district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened.
Maybe so.
This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris. Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Oof. Got him. Alright. So, let's have a look around. Okay, so okay, that's where they want us to go. Have a look over here instead. Oh, see you.
Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo!
There he goes.
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies! Woo!
Locked. Alright. Place looks rather destroyed.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
Okay. We got wind coming up.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Bayfon, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
Okay, so I'm not gonna be allowed in there. Want me to go over there? What about over here? Can I go here?
Not this way, I guess.
Nope. Alright, you want me to go in here? Fine. I'm gonna loot this first.
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you? So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
Ha! We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
Misspelled
I did,
avoid.
that's how. But the
Avoid
chance to
was
take out a
misspelled.
lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danons in this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danons, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Whoa. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. They're the scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you knew that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was Rev's excuse. He wanted that.
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danon's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules.
Please make her die. No.
I do. Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadime! Liberator Deadime! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last
Let's go.
Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up. Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours.
Cool.
We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems.
All right.
And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Yeah, let's do that.
I get the feeling Deadeye signed up to be a rebel so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him, too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell!
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy? Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
Alright. Oh my god, there's a lot of things.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Alright. Let's have a look at our lists now. No side quests in the old eras except the ones I haven't finished. We have one in Niaz, and I do need to go to the Owl Forest, I think. I want to go check out, see if if we missed any owls.
Do you
So
sense
these
one
are
of your friends,
full.
Hoodle?
Full. Full, okay, so I haven't missed any. There's still a lot left there. Okay. That's good. That's good. Let's go to the inn. Actually, there's a side quest next to our fast travel point.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Alright. Why does everyone have to be such cowards? If we don't get this taken care of, things are never gonna change.
What's wrong?
Let's get you down, friend. Zoogles, that's what. Pretty common variety of them, to be more specific. Rumors say it was the Lord's favorite kind of Zoogles. People are afraid to go anywhere near them.
All right.
I can understand their hesitation. If you need them gone, we're more than capable of taking care of them for you.
What the?
Hold on, pal. I don't want you to just exterminate them. If you could bring back any usable material from them, that'd be great, too. Want us to retrieve Zoogle parts? For what? Are you building something? Not building, studying. I can demonstrate that even fearsome, dangerous Zoogles can be used to make handy tools. That'll motivate people to hunt them more. We can't always expect folk like you to come along and solve all our problems for us, after all. You're trying to be more self-sufficient. That's very commendable of you.
Hey.
Actually, those materials you're looking for, is this what you're talking about, isn't it?
Yeah!
Oh yeah, it totally is. Could you convince me to share some of what you have with me? 3 demi-human muscles, sure.
Good.
And go ahead and help yourself. I'd rather go to someone who can use it than keep weighing us down. Great, you're one generous bunch of people. You all know that? Now to see just what I can turn all this into.
All right!
Sure, I'll be able to make something useful. Thank you so much. And we got roasted chicken recipe. Oh, she's got enough SP for that skill. Okay, what do I want to go for next? I think we'll go for that. Okay. So Inn's over there. Can I go back to the Darkwing headquarters? Is he still in there pissed at me? Is he still gonna hate me in here? I'm running around. Okay, whatever. Horse sashimi recipe.
There's no point in reading it unless you plan on making it.
We're gonna eat horse? Alright. Boys, let's go eat some horse. Alright, I'm supposed to go to the inn, but let's go talk to this guy up here first. Also, I gave away my demi-human muscles, but I think I need those. Do I have any left? Okay, I still have 4 left.
I hear a voice.
Oh, you.
Somebody's asking for help.
Not you. Okay, fine. Elf and mi amigo, a new fate would bring us together once more. I mean, you're that wonder guy, isn't it? I'm a minstrel who tells many a tale of this fleeting world in which we live. They call me the Wonder Bard. Right, you. I remember you.
I see.
Believe we haven't had the pleasure, sir. You may call me Dohalim. Claim to be a minstrel. Is that to say you're well versed in music? Oh, but indeed I am. There isn't a song I haven't sung, nor an instrument my hands have not mastered. I see. As it happens, I'm a connoisseur of music myself. If that's so, can I perhaps trouble you with a little rendition, kind sir? This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Alas, unfortunately, I do not have any instruments on me, but it would be more than happy to indulge you with a short poem. In this sea of crimson trees, I spy an unknown fellow, standing free within the breeze. Oh, Donna mio, your words are like music to my ears. You have quite the rare talent, sir, I must say. You really think so? That I do. And now I must return the favor in kind. Where do I begin? Faced with such wit, indeed words fail me. I'm at a loss. What can I say but... Yes.
Oh.
Oh, you sir. You've thrown down the gauntlet. Allow me to...
Great.
Can't take any more of this. We're leaving. Dolim, you're welcome to catch up with us later.
Excuse me!
Wait, don't leave yet. With so many brilliant minds among you, perhaps I can entrust you all with a legendary instrument. What are you talking about? I hid a musical instrument, knowing that one day I would meet a worthy inheritor. You'll find it at the location detailed in those notes. Be warned, only the smartest shall solve the riddles contained within. Now I ask you, O chosen ones, will you take it upon yourselves to solve the riddle and uncover the legendary instrument? Sure. This talk of riddles and instruments has me most intrigued.
Good.
Very well, we accept your challenge. Excellent. I have complete faith that you shall emerge victorious. One to text. Just beyond the hovels in a land shrouded by sand and stone. Northernmost reaches the wasteland to the north and abandoned village. As dormant in the back of narrow road to the west whereupon the ancient tower stand. Oh boy. I'm guessing these won't show up on my map. One of them I think I know, but we'll see.
Text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey, maybe these are supposed
Let me just double check.
to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
Okay, let's have a look at that first one. Just beyond the hovels and the land shrouded by sand and stone. Hovels and a land shrouded by sand and stone. So that's going to be the first area of the game. Which hovel do they mean? Could be Mosgul. It could be Ulzbek. It could be the broken houses in the Iglian Wastes. It could be down there. Let's check Mosgul.
Finally.
What is this quest even called? Okay, good. There's some guides in case I can't do this myself. Good.
If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
I haven't really been down here much. Okay. People are trying to rebuild here. That's nice. Trap meat. Alright, nothing in that house. Gonna have to look in some of these houses. Yeah, there are many places I could imagine this being. Could that be it? the fish recipe.
There's no point in reading it unless you plan on making it.
Oh, we have a recipe, but I don't think that's what I was looking for. Okay, well, let's have a look in some of these houses. Never know if I missed anything. I never did take a good look around this area after we finished it. Hey, hey, welcome back. If I daylight with Zach, nice. Okay, not in these. You had a hatchet throwing flying mire. You had a cheap man? That's weird. Okay. It's not here. Story so far? Guy eventually ended up joining us. We managed to liberate that town, and we fought a crazy anime man out of nowhere who almost murdered one of us and then left. And now we found the next city to liberate, except it's already been liberated, but the people who did it are just as bad. She did not. She did not drink her brother. And now I'm trying to solve a side quest that is basically a complete riddle. And it could be many places the solution could be, so I'm checking them all. I don't want to use a guide if I don't have to.
Finally made it.
Let's see. What does it say? Just beyond the hovels in a land shrouded by sand and stone. Yeah, we're in the land of sand and stone. There are many a hovel. But where, oh where, could it be? You got a new outfit yet, buddy? No. Does not. There we go. Remove the cat ears. No, I'm just gonna have to add them back on whenever Reb comes back. Too much hassle. I'm not sure if it's in this area. I'm starting to think it isn't. It might be somewhere else. Yeah, I'm thinking it's somewhere else. Could it be up by that stone in the Iglia Wastes?
Okay, off we go.
We're gonna go check. Up I go. Let's see, where's that guy at? I don't remember, but I'm gonna go grab this. Really, you're gonna fight? You're like level 7.
Go no further!
I'll face you. All in order.
Right.
This.
Get on in there together!
Oh, I'm attacking the wrong way.
Thunderblade!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
There we go. Oh, there's some hovels. But I don't know if this will be correct. That guy's still in the way. Where the fuck could it be then? I feel like it's gonna be here, but it could be. I feel like it's gonna be cave. Okay. I can't figure it out. I'm going to have a quick look. Okay. It is in the Iglia Wastes. Okay, so we were in the right area, just not in the right spot.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
I know. I don't need to fight it right now.
I think that might be what we were told to get, isn't it?
Iron pipe. My god.